Hello and welcome everyone back to another brand new episode of MotoGP 22 Career Mode. Now today we are off to sunny Texas, I hope. One of the most tricky tracks on the calendar by far. Especially on this game, the bumps seem even more deadly. I have usually pretty good pace here. Unfortunately, I reckon on this year's game I'm going to struggle a lot with the Moto2 bike. But saying that, I felt good everywhere so far with my Calyx. So hopefully I'll continue the trend of good performances in Texas, but we're not going to touch the bike setup wise. We're not going to do any upgrading yet. I don't actually feel like we need it. I want to get to Europe first to really see if there's any issues with the bike or if I have any underlying problems that I can try and fix with setup and upgrades. But for now, we're going to just ride it like it is. It's doing me well. Victory in the previous race, pretty dominant. But yeah, I'll catch you at the end of free practice. So then, once again, I have been screwed over by the game by, unfortunately, simming sessions and AI cheating in the simming sessions. I have ended up all the way down in P28. You can see I didn't do a previous time because I didn't do an FP1 or FP2 time. I was second by less than a quarter of a tenth in FP3, which would put me P2. Which you see me down here behind Gabby Orgigo, my teammate, Zonta van de Gerber, and lots of other riders that I shouldn't really be battling. You can see, if you look at Zonta's time, he's a second off me. Zacconi is nearly 3 seconds off my pace in FP3, whereas their lap times that were simulated are way too quick, low minute 208. So we're going to have to go through Q1. We should have the pace pretty comfortably, it's just an extra bother. So we did one lap in Q1. Felt like a pretty good lap, 2:08.3. That's about what the top people are doing in them simulated practice sessions. So our pace seems pretty decent. It wasn't a great lap by any means. And 2 tenths quicker than Pedro Acosta, Simone Corse and Barry Baltas are the 4 riders going through to Q2. So 3.5 minutes left. Tony Arbolino currently holding the top spot. We've had a couple laps chalked off. One for track limits, one for a mistake on my own half. Fresh set of softs in. We're going to go for a push lap at the end of the session, see what we can do. We're touch deep into 1. Having a lot of trouble with turn 2 actually, to be honest. It just catches the curb like that. That pushes us wide. That's going to affect our run through the snake. Once again, the bumps in Texas here are really, really big. And this turn 6 here, you can see I went massively wide. The bike just doesn't lean in fully. It's one of those corners on this game where, for whatever reason, just does not want to tip into it. Very annoying. This first sector has not been good again. Try and make up all the time on the brakes into this heavy hairpin. There is a yellow flag. It is, of course, Jake Dixon. Right on cue. Oh, he's right in my way. Jake, you donkey. And that's pretty much my lap gone. As he parks it on the racing line. And that's my rear tyre overheating. Okay. Yeah, Jake Dixon is just parking it through this. Oh, we're 1.1 off. We're starting pretty much P17, I'd say. We're going to be starting back in the end of the field with Jake Dixon, I imagine, because he's in P16. Oh, actually, can't pass him. Can't get close enough to him. Lose the front through there. Oh, he's parking it everywhere. Bloody Brit. Up to the line. Puts us P7, but I guarantee by the end of the session we will be at the back. So then we do end up, unfortunately, in P13. Other people must have struggled with some laps because they're pretty slow lap times. Sam Lowe's at 2:10.4, Dixon 2:12.4, Philip Salic 2:12.7. So there's some probably simulated lap times as well as actual lap times. So it's a bit of a jumbled upgrade. Aaron Canada on pole, Bo Benchnader, my teammate up on the front row. So, couple of championship challengers a bit further down. Me and Sam, of course, Kenneth on pole. So we're going to have to get a good launch. We're usually pretty good with the starts, but sector 1 is always a bit tricky. Right then, we've decided to go with the medium. A lot of hard tyres so far I'm seeing on the grid. I wonder if I missed a trick in these temperatures. Cooler temperatures though, you'd surely think the mediums would be the tyre to go on. But looking by the grid, the hard tyre is the preferred tyre for a majority of the riders. Again, no game audio, but it's imperative we get a good launch, which we do actually. We get to the inside ahead of Corsi, ahead of Iagora. Up into turn 1, we're going to try and not T-bone everyone, but also make up positions. Small bit of contact between me and one of the IO bikes. That's us up to P4. Vietti on my outside, been pushed into his path. Yellow flags behind. Oh, we're carrying so much more speed in. Oh, Ben Schneider, my teammate, being beaten up early in this race. We're going to go to the inside of him. Through turn 6. The bike does... Oh, that should have been a crash. Jeez, how did I save that? Love how they are just turning on me everywhere. It's so fun. I like it so much. They just keep hitting me everywhere. Yeah, you too, Corsi. Thanks. Alright, we're going to send it into the hairpin. They brake so early. Vietti, stop turning in on me, you absolute melon. Alright, we're in the slipstream of our teammate this time. But we are lacking a bit in corner exit, I'm noticing. But we make up all our time on the brakes on corner entry. It's a bit risky. That's how we crashed in Mandalika. But it's also how we won in Termas. We're in a little bit of a gap here. Oh, we're deep. Get into a bit of a rhythm if Vietti behind just stays a half second down. If he gets any closer, he's going to just start pushing me wide. Quite impressed Bo Ben Schneider stayed where he is. Canet is stretching the lead a small bit though. Don't reckon I have the pace of the guys in front of me. I am absolutely labouring here to keep with them. But you know, I will make up so much time into turn 1 on the brakes. We're pretty much on the tail of our teammate now. Through the snake though, they do seem to pull away a bit. Very easy place to get a track limit warning through there. I'd love to know how much time we lose through turn 6, because they can definitely just turn it more than I can. Oh, Bo. That was not Bo's fault. I didn't know I was calling his name out. I just got in way too deep. Even in power 3, with a bit of slipstream, I'm not really going anywhere. We will make huge time up into turn 12. But still not enough, and I'm two-wheel drifting in. That is Augusto Fernandez down. Easily done. I was doing something very similar. Front was locked, the rear was locked, we were going sideways. Quite glad now that I wasn't any closer, because that could easily have been an incident I could have got involved with. That puts us into P4, so it's us and Ben Schneider battling for the podium. I say battling, he is about a second up the road and I can't touch him at the moment, but if the AI keep dropping off, that does give Caneto a pretty big lead. We just need to stay steady now. Tyres actually not wearing that badly, in fairness. I thought the tyre wear would be higher. That's a mistake into the final corner. Surely we'll see Vietti. We do. Almost T-bones me. Aaron can at 0.6 of a lap quicker than me at the moment, so I'm not really going to pull that back, am I? Oh, that was so late in the brakes. But again though, I'm making up all my time and lose on corner exit. It's a killer. If I can nail the snake, I might be able to make up some time on them. Oh, that's pretty good. Touching the curve though wasn't. Oh, more yellow flags. It's not any of the three in front. Jesus! Chantra is on a GP bike. I don't care what this game says. There's no way in hell he should have got out of that corner that quick. Oh, I got that stop lovely into 11. Still don't get anywhere near a good enough exit on our teammate. Gap has been at 0.7 for pretty much since I got behind him. Once again, we can't really take 0.8 out of the eye in one braking zone. I missed my braking marker. Not really, actually, did get a stop to just... Oh, I'm in deep though. I'm riding so much over my limit here to catch them. We look closer this time, but we always seem close in here. Oh, Boben Schneider's having a look. Just does not want to turn. Penultimate lap time. Canada is in the horizon. We're still not really close enough to put a pass on our teammate. Even all the late braking in the world, I can only get as close to his back wheel before pretty much I'm going to run into him. Through the snake this time, we're going to have to risk a bit more, I reckon. Oh, that's dancing on the curb. Goes right in though. That was seriously quick through there, but even at that, turn 6 and we lose it all. Is Aaron Canek coming back to us? He looks closer than he has been all race. Oh, drifting it through turn 9. Yeah, Canet is slowing down for whatever reason. Again, just look at the way he gets out there. We're a bit closer this time. Maybe the slipstream will negate it. Not really. He has so much more horsepower than me. Oh, so late. We're going to have to try it though. That's a dive bomb and a half. Oh, front end. Jesus, that should have been a crash. Had to lift Bo up onto the curb, which I apologise. As into turn 13, we go deep. Surely he's going to come back at me. He doesn't. Oh, can I get Arbolino? I won't be as nice to him when I'm passing him. Don't know if I can get close enough. The gap is far too big as Bo has a look. There's more than luck, really. Close though. One lap to go nearly. I have to really take a huge chunk out of him into turn 1 and hope Bo doesn't challenge me for the rest of this race. Do take time out of him into 1. I'd love to know what rear tyre Canada's on, because I reckon he's as a soft on. He's struggling because his pace is dropping. Fortunately, it's too little too late for me. I'm not really going to get to him. Not really getting to Arbolino either. Oh, Ben Schneider's there. You have to turn across him. Oh, we're so late. We're too late. We're going straight on nearly. Close in on him though. Now in the slipstream again of Arbolino this time. Once again they just pull away. They are so much better geared, more power, whatever it is. I'm gonna have to try it. So far back. Too far back. Collision. Again we push him wide. He stays on track, so maybe a bit cleaner to him. But his drive out of that corner was absolutely ridiculous. He's trying around the outside in the stadium section. He has the inside again. It's contact. I'm not trying to square him off, but he's going to have the exit realistically. Going to be into the final corner if we're going to get him Bobensteiner is not there really. Maybe into the penultimate. Oh, we passed him, but we're going to go wide. Surely. It's going to be a lunge in the final corner. And it's a lunge. Oh, leaves the brake. Oh, we got a wheelie. Oh, I think we, yes, just did it. Oh,
as the Moto2 riders,
my hands hurt.
Let's take a look at the
Dropped down into 208.7s on that last lap, I'd imagine. Of course, someone did a 207.8 faster than anyone's gone all weekend. Yeah, typical. Pretty good race though, coming from that far down on the grid, getting back to P2. Again, the LE were just ridiculous, like they were in Termas, not Texas. Out of just the slow corners, they just have so much power. It's absolutely scary. We do jump ahead of Sam Lowes, who drops down 2 positions in the championship. Augusto Fernandez has jumped up into P3. We're 12 points already though behind Aaron Canet, who's gone on a bit of a streak. He is going to be tough to beat this year. Already has a nice little lead over me. Next up is Portimao, a track that won't be amazing for me, I don't believe. I've never really got on well with it on this game, but we shall see. I do like it, but I'm usually not the quickest there. Right then, before we end off today's episode, we're going to have to do with an engine upgrade. I want more torque, so we're going to upgrade that. We're going to bang. We're going to automatically assign staff. That's 4 weeks. And then we have 1 guy left over. He doesn't make a difference, so we're going to leave it at that. 4 weeks for an increase of torque. Let me just see, will that come in before the next race? Unfortunately not. Oh, it won't come in till the Le Mans race weekend, so we're going to have to go 2 races without it. Portimao, yeah, has some slow corners, but Jerez is very stop-starty. A lot of slow corners, so we could get eaten there. Not one of my favourite tracks, but it'll be important to have it for the likes of Mugello. Getting out of them high-speed corners. They're just so quick out of the corner. At the moment, it's unbeatable. And the fact that we managed to get P2. Some very crazy overtaking. And really risking the limit just to get ahead of them. But I'm going to end it there for today. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Up next is Portimao. Hopefully we can get another podium there, keep the streak going. But I hope you have enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.